Hey, welcome to this live stream. I apologize for the audio, and this might not work at all tonight because I'm on a moving ship on a river cruise in Germany, which is my daytime job, being a tour manager. So I'm not sure if this is going to go out at all, and I'll probably just make a short version of this live stream. I would like to share with you, I can come a little closer, of course. I would like to share with you a project that might interest you. So I will be doing that. I'll read the Sanaya quote from Suzanne Giesman. And if you're there, please let me know. Mary says hello, waiting for you to come on the air. Thank you, Mary. Hopefully, this is going out. It might be interruptions because the ship is, I think we just passed Cologne, I think now. Yeah. In Germany on the river Rhine. It's a river cruise. So this is my cabin. Nice, yeah. Design of the cruise ship is it used to be like dark wood, but now it's more like a fresh hotel and yeah, more modern. So that's good. So you can ask me any question you want. You can share whatever you want. And the question I'm putting out there tonight, if you want to answer that, is what are you manifesting right now, or what did you manifest recently? What is going on in your life that you now just have manifested or are trying to manifest? Yeah. Andrea Batista writes, I can actually put it on the screen so you can see it. Will I be able to heal from my physical ailments? Don't know that word, but I'm guessing it's some kind of problem, disease, something like that. Physical challenges, Andrea? The answer is yes, it is possible, but we never know. We never know. Actually, this is a little related to the project I will share. So you can, to help you with this, Andrea, you can open up for the healing energy to come to you if you want to, or you can go to a healer, or you can also intend using the speak up method, which is linked down below. You can ask for a solution to your physical problems. So there's a lot of ways to go about it. Use the speak up method, ask for a solution, open up for healing. How you do that? You just close your eyes and just being present and speak out loud. I prefer that, and say, I now open up for the healing energy to come through me and heal whatever you struggle with. Or you can, of course, contact our mutual friend, Jonas the Healer. He is very connected. Logan, depression, sadness. I hear, brother. I hear you. So that's something you want help with, or is it something that hopefully you're not manifesting these days? Hello from New York City. Cool. From the Fabulous Life. Thank you. Nice title for a YouTube channel. And I've got here Candice O'Toole from Vancouver. Nice. Lived in Germany 88 to 91. Yeah. Was there when the wall fell. Oh my God. Oh. Such a beautiful land. It really, really is. Yeah. Wow, you were there then. Nice. Thank you for that, Candice. Angela writes, are healthy boundaries almost always painful? I don't understand. I understand the words here, Angela. Healthy boundaries. Okay, setting boundaries for other people you're thinking of and not wanting to spend too much time with them. It's a good question. There's a maybe. I don't have the answer to it. I guess if it's a person you don't know and don't have feelings for, like maybe not romantic feelings, but doesn't you don't care a whole lot about the person, it's a stranger, then healthy boundaries wouldn't be painful, would it? You just decide, no, I don't want to spend time with you. You're dragging me down. So I guess no, if that's your question. Back to you, Logan. Depression, sadness. I struggled and struggle still a bit with both. And what really, I went through the dark night of the soul, and you might too, Logan, which is a process of the ego not going away, that's not correct, but the ego changing, reducing, and many of the things that we had is gone. For many, it's money, status. So the dark night of the souls, I'm not sure always, but often it seems like it needs to take away everything that the old Logan was. Not your personality, but everything maybe you thought were important. I don't want to speak for you because I don't know you, but for me, yeah, status was important, and that needed to go away, so to speak. And I think we need the ego, but my ego is very different now than it used to be. So it might be a gift. I don't know. It doesn't feel like that, but it might be one. Looking back in a little time, Logan. And if it is the dark night of the soul, you are on a path that not very many people are, of awakening. I don't know the percentage, but if you look at your family and friends, I'm talking to all of you now, how many of them are really awakened? It's not that many, is it? So it can be so my depression, dark night of the soul, was the worst thing that ever happened to me, and it was also the best thing that ever happened to me. Isn't that crazy? It can be both. Yeah. Candice, I would really like to connect with my spirit guides. Yeah, they would love to connect with you too. So I'm guessing maybe you're asking how to do that. Start talking to them out loud, like a friend, like someone walking beside you. You're out for a walk and you just talk out loud. That's the best start. And someone said the more I talk to them, the more signs and synchronicities and things I get back. I think that's true. It's like I'm not going to say it's a universal law because I don't know enough about that, but it kind of makes sense, right? You send things else, you get things in return. Yeah. And of course, ask them for insights or ideas, and often, Candice, the answer will pop up in your mind like an idea that you maybe earlier would think that was your idea. But if it's not connected to anything you just thought of, it's just boof, is there, probably your spirit guides. Hello from France. Hello, Tres. Hello, hello. Okay, Logan, you say, oh, unfortunately, I have been manifesting them for a while. Okay, sadness and depression. Yes, if you, and I'm sure do we manifest everything in our lives? I don't know. But maybe also it's on your path, you know? Maybe it's, if it's the dark night of the soul, and we believe in soul contracts, that you made the major turning points before and arranged them with your travel agency, your guides. It's supposed to happen. If that's true, I don't know. Who knows? It's a good theory that the main turning points were decided before you came here, and a major turning point is definitely a dark night of the soul. So did you manifest it? I don't know. Maybe it was planned. I don't know. I don't know. Donna, I have received many small but welcome manifestations. I'm waiting for a manifestation of getting my house back. Yeah, great. And that's wonderful if you're confident in your manifesting abilities. I am not. Well, not confident in yours, but I am not in mine. So what I would do, I'm not saying you should do this, Donna. I'm saying what I should do, would do, is to manifest a solution. I've talked about this many times. I won't repeat it, but manifesting a certain house that looks like this back into my life, yes, wonderful. I fail at those things. So I intend or command and I ask that there for a solution to my housing issues. And maybe I'm just guessing here, so this is kind of nonsense, but just an example. Maybe you're thinking, Donna, that oh, that house, that was my dream house. I really want that house back, right? But it's a valid thought. The Yes, and the universe can surprise you in a gazillion ways with something even better that you don't know of because you want that house. It might be something better out there that will come to you if you leave it open, like manifesting a solution to your housing issues or however you want to phrase that. And then something appears that you would go, oh, I don't care about that house at all anymore. Now I want this thing I just got, which is fantastic. I didn't even know about the possibility of this coming into my life. So yeah. Anya PJ, member, thank you, Anya. Good evening. Good evening to you. Candice gives an advice to Logan. Please try microdosing. Yeah, of course, know what you're doing of those things. Rute, hello Terry and the guys. Hello. Candice, vibrational therapy is incredible. Sound healing will literally raise your spirits. Cool. Logan agrees it might be a gift. And also, Logan, if you can have the perspective that this going on in your life now, yes, let's acknowledge that is SHIT. Let's do that. It is, I won't use the word because YouTube, I don't know what happened if I say it's CRAP, right? Let's acknowledge that. And if you can also, that's one truth. If you can see that, yes, that's true, but it's also true that this is going to help me grow into a person who is totally different and much more understanding and empathetic and a wiser human being when you come out of it. That's also true. Two truths living side by side. They're both legitimate, they're both true, but of course we can shift our focus. Do I only want to focus on the fact, because it is a fact that it's SHIT, or do I want to go, oh, this is actually going to help me? If you do that, it's easier. Then that's more like the perspective of the soul, seeing the value in the CRAP. Angela writes, I meant boundaries for family members. I find it difficult not to follow up on them. Thank you. Yeah, and that's of course difficult. Just be aware of your own energy, right? Just take care of yourself in this. So many of us think or say that, oh, doesn't matter. I don't matter. They matter. No, no, don't do that. Cheryl, I, it's like my cancer diagnosis. It's a blessing in disguise. Yeah, thank you, Cheryl. It, it changes us, right? Challenges, and we knew this, and we came here to experience maybe not all of the challenges we have, but many of them, because we grow so much faster when we have challenges. If it's not only ice cream and sunny days with friends, right? Candice, I've been working on it for sure, getting numbers as requested. I will definitely start talking to them more. Thank you kindly. That's talking to the guides. Yeah. Getting numbers as requested, that's cool. Like angel numbers, Candice? Yeah, that's very cool. Chrissy, hello from New Zealand. Nice. Hello from Hawaii. Yeah, Candice, 111. See, happened again. Yeah, I know. It's great. It's like every time I look at my phone, it's a number. It's a weird number there. Yeah. And that makes me think, how do they do that? I know it's probably impossible to figure this out in human form, but how do they do that? Do they decide when I look at that mobile phone and the time? I think we're totally integrated. It's not spirit guides or source or whatever. It's not in here or out there. It's everywhere, right? So it's like, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, makes me think. Logan says, thank you, Terry, Cheryl, and Cadis. Yeah, best of luck to you. Logan, you are the gift. Yes, you are. And you are going through something which is rare and is really can be a gift. Tony, Terry, everyone, trying to manifest for a long time, but I'm frustrated. Every time an opportunity arises, I get excited as it looks positive and good until it fails. Yeah, yeah. I've been there too, failing everything I tried in order to start something, YouTube channel, job, everything, everything failed, and it looked positive and felt good. It was joy. I keep on, if you have joy and flow, that's a sign that you're on the right path. I had a lot of joy, but no flow. So sounds like Tony, maybe this is relevant for you too. What happened to me was that I actually gave up, and then flow came. What? You don't have to give up, but have you tried, Tony, to let go of the control and trust? It's like we're trying to micromanage every little detail, and it seems to flow better if we let it go. Yes, you can intend and you can ask and you can manifest and you can have your opinions of what you want. I would do that, but I wouldn't, be like a dog with a bone. I would be open that things might change and go with the flow, move as things move, trusting. Yeah. Divine tap on the shoulder. Yeah. Thank you, Cheryl. I had quick story. I was in the supermarket. I was going. It's a long. I won't tell the whole thing. I was picking something up from the floor because I dropped them, and I was sitting down like this, and then I felt this this sweetest touch, or like this on my back, like the. So I was. It was Spain, and I didn't know anyone there. Who's touching me, right? But it was so delicate, and of course, no one there. It was I did not. I didn't think about spirit guides or touching or anything, and I did not imagine it because it was so clear, but it was so soft, but it was very clear. Yeah, and I think that's the spirit going. Hey, keep up the good work. You're on the right track. Here's a little confirmation for you, a little touch. Yeah. Tres, Terrell again. I see for some years the same initials popping up. I cannot figure out what it means. I'm guessing, so I'm making it up myself. Same initials popping up. Yeah. Have you Googled it? Cool. I don't know what that could mean. Yeah. Croc, I started your Jay's throne meditation yesterday, or I read it. Yeah. How many times a day do you recommend to do it? Any other ways to amplify its effect, Kevin? Yeah, Jay says once per day in the beginning. Ways to amplify it. I did mention this, that it was a person who wrote in the comments that they tried something cool with it. See the screen. And what they did is they started the meditation or the throne method, and they focused on tingling in the hands. I used the burning feeling, and then they visualize that tingling feeling going through the whole body, almost like you relax one body part at a time before meditating. And I relax my feet and my legs and going up, almost it's like that, going through. And then this person said that had a wonderful effect on it, on the method. So that might be amplifying its effect. But once a day is recommended. From Boston, Cheryl, trying to manifest a way to get back home and thereby heal better and faster. Yeah, and that's a wonderful open intention. A way to get back home and a way to heal better and faster. Manifest that. And then the universe can surprise you. I did the make cloud disappear thing twice. So cool when it's instant like that. Yeah, that's just have you done that? I'll just TI explain really short for others. You just sit outside. You can do it also remotely, in fact. But sit outside, look at the clouds, it's easiest in my maybe limiting beliefs, but a puffy, fluffy, small white cloud, and just look at it, and you say, my intention is that cloud is gone. and you look at it and you look at it, and I like to close my eyes and I see the scene with the other clouds, but now I see in my mind's eye, I see it's gone, right? And I open my eyes and I look at it and I look at it. You're gone, or something like that. You can also use your like finger to erase it, like on in the sky, like a eraser. Yeah, and it's gone. A critic, which is good, would say, "Oh, the sky moves, clouds move all the time." Yeah, but if you film that, you will see that the other clouds have done that many times. They didn't move. Nothing happened in because it happens in seconds. The others didn't move. Only the one you were focusing on, poof, went away. It's very, very cool, and it makes you. It's not very useful, is it? Well, the weather thing can be, but the little cloud, but it's a confirmation, I think. Yeah. Angela also had my dark night of the soul. In fact, many times it takes courage to change and to live differently. Thank you and the guides for your work. Thank you so much, Angela. Yes, it does. Candice, how do you feel about grounding? Started promoting. Don't understand everything you write there, but grounding, yes, I think it's very important. In fact, Jonas the healer, my healing friend, he says that's one of the most important thing he does is grounding himself. So yeah, in every way you can. And that can be, yes, walking barefoot in the woods, but it could also be going out with the guys to have a beer, right? Like something not spirit. That's just a stupid thing but you understand? Like just something really grounded. Nothing up in the sky and manifesting and the spirit. No, really down to earth kind of thing. Yeah. Michael is Mary. Yeah. Love watching the clouds disappear daily. Yeah. Danielle, would so much to heal my eyes. I try. Yeah. Danielle, um, yeah, it's so sorry going through this. Have you tried talking to the body? It seems to have almost a magical effect. Going to be so. My intention is to explain this effectively. You can talk to your body and it listens. I haven't done any. I'm not a scientist, and I don't know how to do a scientific, research paper or whatever. But it's anecdotal, which means it's only based on people's stories, which is still valuable when I have the amount I have. So I'm not guaranteeing anything, but people who have talked to their body with an intention of the body to react differently has had great results. So what's the difference then between and talking to the body is just talking to the body. You say, hey. I like to start with, hey. You have to do that. Body, yes, I'm not talking to you. And you can start by acknowledging, thank you for everything you do for me. And now I need you to do X, or I need you to stop doing X, and frame it as you will. Give clear instructions, that's the key here, to your body. Not necessarily asking, but giving, you are the boss. You are telling the body how to perform and how to act. It's really magic. Hey, body. So be friendly, but decisive. You are the boss. You are the one on the throne. You call the shots here, and you tell the body how to perform. So that might work for you, Danielle, with the eyes. I don't know. or you can invite the healing energy, or you can intend for a solution with your eye problem. Intend and ask for that, an open intention, so we don't limit the universe. Or you can seek out a healer, or there's many ways to do this. Yeah. And also, let me add, Danielle, if I find in I don't know about eye trouble, but I'm sure maybe, or you decide, if you can focus on the gift, if there is a gift in this, how has this problem you now are experiencing, how has this made you a better person? If it has in some way, if you focus on that, it seems like it's easier to let it go, because now we see the benefit. It's also a gift in addition to being a huge problem. So focusing on the gift might also help you. Yeah. Candace from Vancouver, trying to heal my eyes and let go of anger from the doctors for how I was treated even after they ruined my eye. Oh my God. Yeah. So sorry. Yeah. I'm not saying it's easy to find the gift, but I think it's a good idea. Yeah. About the tap on the shoulder thing. Yeah. It was more like a stroke, like this. Yeah. I only read the ones I understand. Yeah. Wish you had subtitles for all people, but it's the closest I can go. Mary says I also see numbers for 07. Those were my house numbers 6 years ago. Cool. Ghost Hub, will my life get any better? Lost my job. I'm gonna lose my car soon. Yeah. Yes, it will. But it be something valuable, as we talked about, you're going through, and that is will help you grow as a soul and as a human. But intending and asking for help and intending for a solution might help you. Croc, how long per day is grounding recommended? Do you do the throw meditation laying down? Kevin, no, I sit. I hear people have success with lying down, so whatever this feels right for you. How long per day grounding is recommended? Well, there's so many ways of grounding. It could be just watching a TV show. And I'm thinking not something spiritual, something earthly. Maybe a comedy, some things that make you laugh. That's grounding. If we only see grounding as hugging trees, then maybe it's not that grounding, right? Because that's very spiritual and it's wonderful and everything, but it's not very grounding. No, well, that's not true, is it? But my point is that we're not here to only live in or think about spirituality, are we? I think it's probably a big part of our lives plan to discover this and to go down this path. But if we only think about spirituality and only hug trees and think about those things, then well, what about life on this planet? What about relationships and having fun and all those things? so-called non-spiritual things. I think that's really important. That's why we're here. Otherwise, we could have just stayed there, right? A theory, anyway. Yeah. Hey, cancer, be gone, Cheryl writes. Thank you for helping me to become better aware of how to care for my body through better nutrition. Okay, well, thank you for that. I have much to learn too in that department. Lightmaster, is there any way I can request to contact Jay through email? No, that is not possible. That has to go through me. Don't understand this. Cheryl, we are having a drawing for the Powerball lottery, 750 million. Can I ask my guides to help me win, or is that stupid? Yes, you can ask. Um, I don't know. I have tried everything connected to spirituality in order to get money. Everything. Looking for gold, lottery, everything. Nothing worked. Well, I did the online like this roulette thing. I did get results that was not normal because I was asking them to, is this going to be odd or even or something, and so the results were kind of there, but I didn't put enough money in it. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. But the whole energy behind it was desperation, right? And that's not ideal. Is it wrong to ask for money, Cheryl, since you are broke? No, it's not wrong. And I know um, Jonas the healer, you know what he did? He said to his guides, hey, I am following this path of becoming healer. I quit my job. I'm rephrasing, right? So maybe he didn't say it exactly like this, but the point is true. And he said, hey, I'm following this path of becoming a healer. It's really scary. I do everything I can, but I need a buffer. I need some money on my account so I don't live for like paycheck to paycheck. I need some security. So come on, give it to me. Yeah, that's what I need. Come on. And a few days later, he got a bonus from his old job, which he did not expect at all. Would it have arrived if he didn't do it? Don't know, but it was weird. And he thinks he got it because he asked for it. Yeah. Lightmaster, I've reached 1 hour plus time in the throne method in a single sitting. Wow, feels awesome. Thanks. Wonderful. Wonderful. So none of you. So my fear of the signal not being strong enough was obviously no reason for that because nobody's complaining about me dropping out. Let me. There was so many cool comments, and that's the first priority. Let me tell you a little bit about what I'm thinking. Let me read you I like this quote from Sanaya. Sanaya is the guides for Suzanne Gisman, and she can be found at SuzanneGisman.com, and this is channeled through her. Fascination is the name of the post. Can you feel the sense of wonder in this world? No, sorry. Let's move on. Fascination. Can you feel the sense of wonder in this world? What if you watched events unfold with fascination instead of fear? how your experience would change. Fascination does not judge, it observes. Peace is present in awareness when one observes instead of judges. You could use a little peace now, could you not? Try being fascinated with the changes around you. This does not mean you don't feel compassion. This does not mean you do not take appropriate action and helpful steps. On the contrary, with fascination, new ways of being of service arise instead of the paralyzing behaviors that arise from fear. Be fascinated as you observe with the eyes of the soul, and your reactions will come from the whole. You are so very loved. Thank you. And this ties in actually with, we're talking about serious problems in life. If we can go to fascination, or as Susanne Gisman earlier said, to say, isn't that interesting when a problem arises? To be fascinated by it instead of judging or fearing it. Yeah. With fascination, new ways of being of service arise. With fascination, you observe with the eyes of the soul, and your reactions will come from the whole. Yeah. Great. Great, great, great. Thank you, Cheryl. Who's leaving us now? Let me share with you a project I'm thinking of. I am thinking of starting a project. Working title is Manifest With Me. And I will manifest in videos things that I want. And I will report back to you. It's going to be probably a business to manifest an income through another business. I haven't decided yet on the topic of that business. And the idea is that I will be open about everything I do, and you can follow my lead if you want to. So the first video would be with I'll explain what I'm deciding to manifest, and then ask you to think what you want. And video 2 will be, okay, this is the method I'm going to use to manifest this business, and then you can share your results as we go along. So we manifest together, so to speak, but we manifest our individual things, of course. So instead of just talking about manifesting, I would like to, it's the expression, put money where my mouth is. Is that correct? Yeah. And see if we can succeed using the speak up method. What do you think about that? Let me just check if I read all the comments here. I think I did. Angela writes, hands-on manifestation sounds really great. Yeah. And it is because because I'm a tour manager now, right? On this cruise. It's a fantastic job. And it was given to me from Spirit. Believe me, I did not see this in my future at all. And I'm getting paid to travel, you know, basically that's what I'm doing. So it's fantastic. But it's not my path. Done this for a couple of years now, and I want to focus on YouTube and the manifesting and that part. So I really want to manifest a solution out of my day job, if you will. So that's why I'm doing it, and inviting you along to find your thing that you want to do, and we can share experiences and tips and tricks and everything in the comment section as we go along, and reporting back, if you want to, of course, how things are moving and what's happening in your life when it comes to these things. So I've got a couple of ideas on what kind of business, and haven't decided yet. I think maybe I have, but I need some time to. Yeah. Lightmaster, feel lack all the time. What are your favorite tips, methods to feel abundance, gratitude? Yeah, I would intend for it in the morning. So you can have what I like to call a morning meeting with my guide inside, or whatever you want to call it. So let's say you enjoy a little peace and quiet in the morning. If it doesn't have to be in the morning, but makes sense for me to do it in the morning. And if I can, I watch the sunrise with my guide inside. Comment on the sunrise. It's a live, fantastic painting. The most beautiful part is, of course, before the sun rises. Because then it takes over the whole show. It's the colors before the sun comes. That is just amazing. And we sit and talk about that. And I don't do it all the time, but I can say, I'll use the speak up method, and I'll say, my intention today, guys, is that I am experiencing joy today. And please help me with that. So you feel lack. Yeah. So, or you can say, I want to feel abundance. And you can, of course, pinpoint abundance, but abundance is, for me, abundance, the feeling is like, it's all good. It's all good. It's all out there. Enough to everyone, for everyone. There's no problem. You just relax. There's abundance. Everything is fine. That's a feeling of abundance. Gratitude. My intention is that I'm feeling grateful today, and you will feel more grateful if you do that. Yeah, so that's my favorite way to do that. Angela, let us know when to start the manifesting together. The guides are, of course, in on it too. Yes, yes. You guys will help you manifesting your new ideas. Thank you so far. Thank you, Therese. Tasa, thank you for the compliment. I apologize for my difficult question. How can we manifest when the stakes are high and time is running out? I would trust. You could try to force some solution that you have in your head, Tasa. We don't see the big picture of our lives, and by manifesting a solution to the problem when the stakes are high and time is running out, is, for me, I'm not telling you that you have to do this. It's much easier. So it's like this. My command or intention is that I am experiencing a solution to the problem with time running out, whatever that is, right? I ask for this or something even better, and that this happens in the best interest of all. And my guides and helpers, please help me with this solution to this problem. So be it. Thank you. That's it. And then you don't do anything. You only react to ideas. It's like the Tron method. Yes, no, later. Things come to you, ideas, people, solutions, and you accept them or not. Yeah, I think that's. I'm standing up because of the signal, so I won't be doing the healing thing today. But it was really nice that so many people had questions and comments, and I find it comforting to have a spiritual hangout like this. You know? Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm gonna check my notes. Yeah. I'll probably tomorrow, European time, is a J broadcast. Jay has a video ready for tomorrow, and this manifesting together thing, I'll probably be ready with it on Tuesday. So I'll share with you my idea, what I want to manifest of the business, and you can do whatever. You can just watch it, or you can manifest, follow the steps, whatever you want in your life. And I'll be totally honest. If nothing happens for me, nothing happens for me. That's fine. And in fact, one of the ideas I have tried I have tried before, did not work. It feels different now, and it is a little different, but it might fail big time. I don't know. I don't know. I did not feel any flow at all the last time I tried this project. So we'll see what we land on. Okay, guys, thank you so much for sharing. I know for a fact that people appreciate this. So feels less alone, right? This journey can be a little lonely, and most people around us really don't get it at all. And we have, well, I guess we all have experienced that trying to talk about these things to people that didn't ask about it is not a good idea. Yeah, no, wait for them to ask. Yeah, yeah. Okay, thanks. See you soon. Bye bye.